I'm on my knees, but I'm rising to my feet. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to the People's Guy. Don't forget to press the thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks guys. I'm sort of here. I'm going to talk about my what I've been doing, what I've been feeling. So I had a little bit of good news today, so I'm not going to get too excited. I'm not going to talk about it just in case I jinx it. As I said into the intro, I was on my knees, still on my knees, but I'm slowly rising to my feet. Slowly rising to my feet. It's not over yet. I'm still struggling like everybody else. I'm still under extreme pressure. Now, body-wise, my biceps, measured my biceps the other day. I'm on target for where I want to go. Next summer, I'll have 17-inch arms next summer. Looking pretty good. Then I can wear a t-shirt. I think one of the most important things for a guy is, no matter how big you are, is to have a stomach that is flat. I think that's the main thing, is to have a stomach that is flat. You got a t-shirt on, t-shirt's hanging off your pecs, and you know it's flapping about down there. I haven't got that yet. So that's one of the most important things to have. Once you got a flat stomach, everything else pops out. Your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps, your traps, everything pops out. There's no point walking around with good looking arms. So it's got a fucking fly on me to blood clot. There's no point walking around with you got a really decent set of arms and you got a big massive gut in front of you. You see those guys with like the flat backs, the flat back, and they turn to the side and that boom. That was me, and that still could be me because I was struggling. So 4 weeks ago, my diet went off the scales. So breakfast was okay, dinner was okay, pre-workout stuff was okay. My problem was I was eating shit during my lunch breaks. So I was having digestives, custard creams. I even start buying these bag of sweets, mints and chocolate in. I think you can get them for £1. They've got like about 30 different bits of chocolate and they're wrapped up in bits of paper. So I was having those as well. So I wasn't surprised that when I looked in the mirror, my stomach was back out here again. I was like, great. Anyway, so I've now addressed that problem. I'm back on the treadmill again, always on the treadmill. Still lifting dead weight, building muscle as well. So the way I'm doing it is I'll have breakfast in the morning and I won't have anything else to eat until my pre-workout snack, do my training, then have my main dinner. I have to be a little bit careful with this one because I don't want to start accessing my muscle as fuel for my body. So as a bodybuilder, you have to be extremely careful. Now, if you're not training and you know you want to just burn fat, this will be an ideal situation to do it. Have breakfast, nothing to eat, have your dinner, job done. Do a little bit of walking, a little bit of training, the fat will strip off you. Also, you have to watch your carbohydrate intake and stuff like that, you know, so you need to monitor that as well. But yeah, so I have to be a little bit careful with that. So that's what I'm doing now. My last measurement of my weight was 94 kilos. I'm going to get down to 85, maintain a low body fat at 85 kilos, and then build muscle on top of that 85 kilos, get myself back up to 90 kilos, 95 kilos, muscle bound, dense, looking good. Hopefully that's what I'm going to try and do. So the other subject I want to talk about is, I want to hit on it quite quickly, is I was watching this program the other day and there's a guy went out to Japan and China, and all the kids over there, if they don't have vegetables on the plate, they were complaining that they don't have broccoli, they don't have vegetables on the plate. Now, can you imagine a kid over here in England complaining about having vegetables on the plate? Now, so the educational gap between the English kids and the Chinese kids and Japanese kids and some of the African kids is absolutely miles apart. It's not because the kids are stupid over here. It's because their food they're being fed day in, day out is suppressing their intelligence levels and their ability to create. And you guys sitting there thinking, what the effing hell is he talking about? Now, the kids over here, I'm not saying all kids in England do it, but if you're continuously fed poison and shit day in, day out, day in, day out, that's going to affect how you think and how you are. So it's very important to maintain some sort of, I know it's very difficult over here because everything's about profit, but that's one of the things I'm looking into, and I'm going to try and sort of get more information on that for you guys. Yeah, so the educational level is way, it really is day and night, and I believe that's down to the food we eat. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's very difficult to talk about this subject to parents because all parents think they're great parents, which most of them are, but it's very difficult to tell a parent that the food that they're giving their kids day in, day out is going to give them diseases in the future. It's simple as that. 80% of diseases comes from the food you eat. Now, it's not just the parents' fault. Let's get that clear. It's down to the farmers, the supermarkets, the food processors. They're all responsible for all the poison that's been pumped into the food. So that's another subject I'm going to touch on a little bit later and try and get some resolution out of it. But yeah, so it's like, I was talking to an old girl the other day. She was saying like 40 to 50 years ago, they didn't have the information that they had now about all the poison and the sugar and the oil and the salt in the food. And she said if she had the information then she would actually try and do something about it. So I'm thinking to myself, hold on a minute, why don't I pump out some information to the parents out there? They're probably not going to listen to me, but why don't I pump out some information out there to the parents out there to try to get them to realise that by feeding your kids sugar, salt and oil day in, day out is going to affect their intelligence level and their health in the future. So always remember this, guys, 80% of the diseases we're walking around with today is directly linked to the food. Directly linked to the food. We all digest poisons either through your shower gel, your soaps you use. This includes me as well, I'm not anyone special. Shower gel, the salts they use, oil and stuff like that. But what I tried to do, I tried to reduce all that down. I'm still using deodorant. I did try to go a couple of weeks without using deodorant. I didn't do too bad, but then you can't sort of like do a quick, if you're late, you can't sort of run to the train station, or if you're sort of like going to do a if you're sort of going out for a run and you're going to need to pop round to your mates quickly, or you're going to pop down, you know, to wherever you're going to go, you have to have deodorant. So we're still all getting hit by that. So everything is sort of, to me, everything is sort of designed to poison the human. Now guys, someone said to me the other day about hunger, or when I'm hungry I eat. Well, no, that's incorrect. It's the supermarkets and the food processors and farmers. They made you believe that every time you're hungry, you put your hand in your pocket, you have a custard cream, or you have a digestive, or you have some sort of shit that you can eat quickly. It doesn't work like that. You have to get used to not eating when you're hungry, because the digestive system, which is part of my degree, what I'm doing, which is chemistry, medicine, food and water, your digestive system is not designed to be full with food all the time. It's not designed that. Homo sapiens are designed to be hungry most of the time. So when you're hungry, you're sharper, you're focused, and you're more mental, and you're more driven. So it's just the fact that, like, over the years, the supermarkets saying, "Oh yeah, every time you're hungry, eat something. Every time you're hungry, eat something." That's not the case. Your digestive system is designed to be empty most of the time. Now, this is another problem with all the poisons we're having pumped into the food, is that the fact that your stomach is full with food all the time. So once you get used to that hunger pain, as I call it, it's not a big deal. You're not going to pass out. You're not going to have fits. You know, nothing's going to happen to you. In fact, you could be in more healthy condition being hungry than you are walking around with a stomach full of food. So we need to sort of get that across as well. But the big boys out there, the big corporations won't let that happen, because they want people to be in a state of, "Oh, I'm hungry, go and buy something. I'm hungry, go and buy something." You know what I'm saying? So with me now, on my fat loss journey again, I'm not. I had breakfast this morning. I had my, what's it, 40 grams of protein this morning. I had beans, not baked beans, kidney beans, and 2 eggs. Job done. Sorry, 36 grams of protein I had this morning. I'm not going to have anything else to eat until I get back and have my pre-workout snack, and then do my training, and then my dinner after that. So I'm not going to eat through the day. I'm not going to run to the shop and go, "Oh, Costa Cream," stuff like that. So once you get used to being in that condition, you feel lighter. You know, your tension levels are like 200% more. Your intelligence level rises up as well, because the body is not concerned about breaking all the shit down in your stomach, breaking it down. So this idea of being hungry and running to your pocket and putting something into your mouth, we have to cut that out. That's only been invented by the big corporations for people to go out and keep buying shit. The more shit they buy, the more money the corporations has. Always remember that, guys. When you're hungry, no big deal. So this is another scale. We're going to go off to another scale now. It sounds like I'm sort of backtracking on what I'm saying, but this is on a bodybuilding's point of view. So I was talking to a guy the other day, a really skinny guy. I said to him, "You don't know how lucky you are having really low body fat. I struggled for years to get my body fat to where you are now, and you're naturally like that." He goes, "Yeah, I know that, but I can't put any weight on." So I said, so what do you eat then?" He goes, "Oh, I have breakfast in the morning, then I have my lunch, I then have my dinner." I went, "Bro, that's not enough. If you want to put weight on, there's one way of doing it, which is called a dirty bulk." I repeat again, it's called a dirty bulk. So that is like when you're sort of, you're eating 5 times a day. When I mean eating heavy. You get up in the morning, you have your meats and your eggs and your bread. Then bosh, 10 o'clock, you have your pasty or sandwiches, bosh. Then 1 o'clock, you get to McDonald's, you have either fish and chips or fries or a burger or 2 burgers, 3 burgers, bosh. 4 o'clock, you have something to eat again. 5 o'clock, you have your main meal. So you really want to be sort of like eating day in, day out. So that's my sort of recommendation for it. I haven't got a lot of time left, guys, so I presume that we're going to be wrapping this up. So I'd like to say thanks, guys, and I'll catch you on the other side. Don't forget to press the thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.